Hey guys!
Welcome to Smash or Pass the Ball.
My name is Liz.
My name is Beth.
Disclaimer, we are both not named Elizabeth.
Welcome back, you guys.
Yeah, we are back from spring break. We were in Puerto Rico for a week.
We were in Puerto Rico for a week.
Yeah, so if you notice, I have a nice tan, you know?
Oh yeah, she got some color.
Yeah, guys, you don't understand. My pale ass is now slightly less pale. So, you know. We'll get started. I don't have an apology this week. I didn't mess up last week, which I think
Big win.
Big win. But I do just want to give a shout out to my new best friend, Erin, from the Red Bull game that we went to. She's always sat behind us, and we've always chatted. But this week, she followed our podcast. So, got to give a shout out to her.
That's so awesome. Shout out Erin.
Shout out Erin. She's the best. I'll talk about, like, the Red Bull game when we get to it. But Red Bulls are back. MLS is back. Red Bulls have actually been back for 2 weeks. We just haven't talked about them. One, because I forgot, to be completely honest with you, because I copy and paste like last week's notes this week and then just refill it in. So I just always forget to put MLS
Bulls,
in.
Yeah.
But I went home this weekend. I went to a game, so I can't not talk about it. And they won.
It was so great.
So yeah, I'm excited. We'll get into news. Do you want to start off?
All right, I will start off. So the City v Liverpool match ended in a draw, which Liz is so right about this. We just wanted both of them to lose. If there was a way, that would have been like ideal scenario.
Yeah.
But everyone was talking about the penalties that should have been given to Liverpool. The craziest thing is the Premier League now was told that an error was made by VAR.
No way.
Yeah.
Wait, when was this posted?
Today.
Yeah. Wow.
Saw it earlier in the Prem League news section of Sky Sports.
Wow.
Isn't it insane? I put it in the notes.
That's crazy.
VAR was mistaken.
Wow.
Isn't that insane?
Well, the big thing was the Doku versus McAllister penalty. Mm-hmm. Basically, the City player Doku attempted to hook the ball away from McAllister, who was on Liverpool, but his foot was like on the Liverpool guy's chest, which is so inappropriate. Oh my god! Like,
how do you get it that far up?
I don't know. Unless you're a dancer.
True.
Like,
unless you're Liz, it shouldn't be possible.
Unless you're doing a high kick, I don't know why your foot is up there. And high kicks don't belong in soccer.
True. No, right.
But basically, like, McAllister fell over from the
contact.
Yes.
Yeah.
And ESPN literally said if this was European League, there wouldn't even be a discussion. Like, it
about
would have
VAR.
been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
VAR wouldn't have been necessary.
No.
Which is it's insane to me because some things are so clear. This goes back to the whole like refs not being able to do their job now that VAR exists. It's so stupid because VAR should be used as an aid and not as like a decision maker.
Yes.
So if you see something like that where it's like these are really clear guidelines. If your foot is above a player's waist, if you touch a player, like immediate free kick or penalty.
Yes.
Why did we need to involve VAR? This was.
I watched the video and I said, "Oh, his cleat was on McAllister's chest." I gagged. I gasped. I said, "Oh."
And yet we needed to involve the AI machine.
The AI to say no.
To say no, and the AI was mistaken, actually, which the Premier League has just found out.
Similarly to Kate Middleton's fake Photoshop, have you seen?
Oh, true. Is that what the one with she's on a horse?
No. What?
Never mind. There's.
No, I'm talking about the royal family posted a photo of Kate Middleton and her kids being like, guys, she's not dead, I promise.
And it's fake?
And it was fake. She then, quote unquote, she posted on Twitter and was like, I was playing around with Photoshop because everyone was like, oh, there's like a bunch of mistakes in the photo. Like people were zooming in and there were a bunch of mistakes. And then the New York Times posted about it too.
I'm really scared for her livelihood. I'm scared she's not alive.
I'm really scared she's not alive because suddenly Prince William's mistress has been getting some attention in the British press. Wow. But that just goes to show that AI is not always good.
True. I had a completely different thing in mind.
Yeah, well,
I don't know if you understand. I don't know if you remember. We sent it to the 904.
BBL?
Yeah, the BBL, and I was like, oh wait, that's also.
No, I was talking about something completely different.
Something much more serious.
Way more serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope she's okay.
I'm
Shout out
not
to Kate.
convinced she is.
Yeah.
Which
I'm
is
really
sad.
concerned. Yeah.
Kate, we love you.
Yikes.
But then the last bit for the City-Liverpool match, Kyle Walker from City said he's glad that the ref didn't crumble under the pressure at Anfield to give the penalty. Shut up.
Which the ref didn't know enough about soccer to give a penalty in that position and needed to like look to VAR to see.
Yeah.
So the ref didn't know what he was doing. The ref is not well educated in soccer. The ref should not be a ref. He needs to go. Expediently.
But also, shut up.
What is he talking about? Obviously, he would say that because he's a City player.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
you're just such a lame.
Like, don't be, like, obviously. Of course, to you, that's the point. Like, to you, that's what you would think is the point.
Such a lame, Kyle.
Oh, I know. Whatever.
Anyways. There was a NWSL, which is the women's soccer league, like the MLS version for women over in America. There was an NWSL game that was played in the pouring rain, like torrential sheets downpour, to like the point where the ball wasn't even rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was just straight up like they kicked it and there was so much water that it like kicked up the water and then like stopped.
Holy.
It was crazy. JJ, my friend, was texting me like the whole time being like, "Are you watching this?" And I was like, "I'm not," but then I like tuned in and it was so funny. But I just think it's crazy that women can't have playing conditions.
Women can't have adequate playing conditions. That's insane. That feels intentional. That feels like a hate crime.
Because the Red Bull game that I went to on Saturday was torrential downpour. I would know. I got soaking wet. And the playing fields,
We're fine.
We're fine. Why can't women have that? But whatever.
Hate crime. Anyways.
Agreed. Speaking of NWSL, there have been a lot of signings across the pond. Women from like Arsenal, Barca, City, Madrid, etc. We're all coming to play to America. They're all coming to America to play for our league, which I think is really exciting, and it means there's a lot more opportunities for women in soccer, and I'm very excited.
Yeah.
I think we should start talking about women in soccer more.
Absolutely. I think we should start talking about women in soccer. Women in American soccer, I feel like that's a completely like neglected like whole field. Like I would love to just, but I don't. So like, is there like a Red Bulls women's team?
Gotham.
Like
They won the championship.
Oh.
They won the cup
Oh snap!
last season.
I like that.
Yeah, I like Gotham. And we get, like, season tickets. Or we get, like, our season tickets are included. Like, we can watch their games or something, or for, like, a cheaper price. So maybe this summer when you come and see Red Bull game, we go to Gotham game, too.
I think that's kind of essential.
I agree.
Yeah. So are all the women's leagues, like, different names, but for the same cities?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think there's also different cities. Like, because the MLS has, like, 32 teams, which is obscene.
It's kind of crazy.
Already, there have been many discussions about the fact that MLS needs, like, relegation and, like, stuff.
True. We need more leagues.
Too many teams in the MLS.
Yeah.
But there are less teams for the NWSL.
Okay.
But, yeah.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
I will learn more about this.
Hee hee. All right. You want to do next one?
Sure. So Barca, who do they play?
Oh my God, who did they play?
Anyways, they won their most recent game. Barcelona. They played Mallorca.
I don't know what that is.
It's Mallorca?
Well, yes, but I don't know, like...
Like, you've never heard of Mallorca? Like, British people talk about, they want to go to Mallorca for...
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's like
Wait, is that on the coast?
Yeah, it is on the coast.
Okay,
yeah, it's like a little...
Oh, well, they won. They beat Mallorca.
They beat Mallorca, which, great for Carolina.
Yeah, she was very happy.
Joyous.
We always like to report on Barca now.
Yeah, we'll just, like, give you, like, an uptate on Barca.
We'll just let you know
just,
how
like,
they're
for the
doing.
week. Yeah. And then Carolina's, like, happiness or sadness levels.
Exactly. No. I've noticed that we've been doing
We do that a lot, yeah. We're like, Carolina's so happy. Or Carolina's really upset today, guys. Or she's been so happy all week.
We just want to let you guys know how Carolina's doing.
I guess. Maybe we should bring her back on.
Maybe we
bring
should.
her back on.
And then you want to tell lastly, did you see this?
Some reporter asked Bellingham to go home with him after the game.
Did you see this?
No.
Oh my God. Okay, so there was a reporter for, like, reporting Bellingham after a Madrid game, and she was they were, like, chatting, and she was interviewing him, blah, 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 and then at the end, she was like, great job. And then she said something like, do you want to come home with me afterwards? And his face was literally like,
hello?
no,
What?
dead ass. I giggled. It was really funny.
No, I would. What did he say?
He just went, and that was it. He just
She's
mouthed the
ballsy.
game.
That would be you if you were like a reporter for like you wouldn't ask it like that though. It would be like more flattering, and it would just be like smoother.
Yeah,
it would be
thank
like
you.
you'd have more game. I feel like that's not
Thank
really
you.
game.
No.
That's just
odd.
flat out like on television too.
Yeah.
Like yours would be like a before or after, and then like the whole interview, people would be like, "Oh my god, it feels like there's something going on," but they would never know because you would never ask something like that on public
And
television.
it would be me and,
And it-
one man.
And one Anthony Gordon.
Wait, guys,
Yep.
I'm wearing Anthony Gordon socks right now. I'm
Oh
gonna
my
show
god,
the camera.
show the camera. Sorry to our listeners, but she is currently hoisting her foot up, showing her sock to the camera.
Thanks. I got them from my sister for Christmas. And at first, when I opened them, I was like embarrassed because I was like, this is ridiculous. I'm never going to wear these. They're actually so comfortable.
I am surprised that you thought you would never wear them. Why did you think that?
I have really bad anxiety.
Of course you were going to always wear them. They're Anthony Gordon socks. You're like destined to wear Anthony Gordon socks. That's crazy to me that you thought
I
you
can't
would
believe
wear
she found these.
them. Yeah, I'm sure there's Anthony Gordon in everything. Underwear.
Oh, well,
Anyway.
moving on. Injury update. Kieran Trippier's out for the Chelsea game right now.
Yeah.
Right now, Newcastle is playing Chelsea. We actually just tied it up.
Amazing. Yeah,
Alexander
they were leading
Isak.
one. Yeah.
Scored. Brennan texted me.
I love Isak so much.
Me too.
I love him so much, actually.
Me too.
He's so awesome.
Love him. All right, you want to
Okay.
do our table?
Yeah, our standings currently: Arsenal in first place, Liverpool in second, Man City in third, Aston Villa fourth, which they are never moving from this fourth place. They have been in fourth place since the start of the league.
Yes.
This is kind of unbelievable to me. How come they haven't dipped or gone up? I smell something fishy. Yeah, I don't like that. Tottenham in fifth. Man United, miraculously, like I just don't get it, in sixth, with 47 points, and Newcastle in 10th with 40 points.
Yeah.
Which again is crazy to me, seeing as we lost our most recent game with City. But no, actually, our most recent game was with Everton, and we did beat them 3-0. But this is
Wait,
still.
what? That City was the last game you played.
No, we played Everton the 9th, March 9th.
You're right. I posted about that. Oh
We
my
did
god.
play March
Wait,
9th.
I didn't put that down. I put the City.
It's okay. I'm glad. I would want to talk about this
Okay, you want to
game
talk about
at
this
point.
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because this one, I'm just furious.
Yeah.
You know? We watched this game when we were in PR.
Yeah.
And we were sitting there, and Rashford had just scored his first goal. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting...
Ahead.
But yeah, I was like... Because I would have texted you. I saw it, but I was like... We'll talk
Okay.
about this.
I did fully post
I remember.
about
Yeah. I was like... It was on a story. Elizabeth.
Oops. So we're gonna get into the games. We have 3 games. We're back to 3 games because Red Bulls are back.
Let's
I'm so excited about this
go.
Red Bull season. Like I can't wait to talk about it. I'm really excited, and I really hope you will follow along and watch the games with me. They're like literally every Saturday night.
I think I'm just gonna watch the Red Bulls games as opposed to the Man United games.
Yeah.
Because I just don't watch Man United games, but I think I will start to watch.
No,
Red
it's like
Bulls
every Saturday night. So we'll sit down, crack
every
open
Saturday
a cold
night.
one.
I kind of like that.
Right?
I like that.
We don't go out on Saturday nights anymore
No, we don't, because we hate Fed.
because it's not fun.
Fed sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
another
now-
thing to do. Better activity.
Exactly.
Better activity. Ugh.
So we'll go into the Newcastle Wolves game. Also, for our viewers, we have a whiteboard now. We just
Liz
found
was
this.
so excited. Like we walked in here and she goes, "Oh my God, look at Beth. We have a whiteboard." And I was like, "What are we gonna do with it, Liz?" And she's like, "I don't know, but I'm writing Smash or Pass the Ball." And then I got some inspiration from her, so we drew up like a soccer pitch. I drew up a soccer pitch. These are the goals. We drew the big boxes, little boxes, and the center, just to kind of give you like an overview of what a soccer pitch looks like.
I just
For those of you who
love
don't know.
whiteboards.
Look at her face.
I just love whiteboards.
Look at her face. Looking at the camera.
This is the
Amazing.
face of somebody who has had not a single thought in her whole head except I love whiteboards.
Whiteboards are cool, I will say. I'm ready for you to start waving around like the marker.
The marker.
Be
And be like, okay, so
right
here,
here,
from here,
from here. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll get into the Newcastle Wolves game. So,
Oh.
oh.
Sorry to our listeners and viewers.
Newcastle beat Wolves. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Similarly to the Everton game, I didn't remember this happening.
I didn't remember this happening either.
Like,
when was this? What day?
This was the day we left for Puerto Rico.
Okay. That may be why.
Because you were out running bathing suits.
True.
I was out running to get bathing suits. I was watching this in Target. I have no recollection
of it. That's fascinating.
Well, I was like, what the hell was our last game?
Yeah.
So I go on Google, I type in Newcastle. It said we beat the Wolves 3-0. I said, we did what?
When did this happen?
When was it?
And
it said March 2nd. I said March 2nd.
What was I doing March 2nd?
I
I was leaving to go to Puerto Rico.
I was like, what? And then I remember a vivid memory. And Anthony Gordon. I have a vivid memory of pumping gas. And I was on FaceTime with my parents because I was leaving the country. And my dad goes, in the background, tell our daughter that her man just scored.
Oh, I love that.
So, Anthony Gordon scores in this game.
Anthony Gordon scores the second goal.
So, we'll get into it. So, first off, 2 of the goals were just tap-ins.
Okay.
Actually, all 3 of them were.
Really?
Yeah. But the third one was actually hilarious. One of the funniest goals I've ever seen in my whole life. Okay. I don't know if you saw it.
I didn't watch this game at all.
Okay. So, first up, we have Alexander Isak. Bruno Guimaraes is... we're going to use the whiteboard. So, Bruno Guimaraes is right here on the outside of the big box. The B is for Bruno. He passes it, and it bounces off a Wolves defender, and Alexander Isak is able to tap it in. So, we have defender and then Isak. So it literally goes like that.
To our listeners, it goes from the big outer box to the small box to a Wolves defender, and then it bounces off from a Wolves defender to Isak in the small box, and then Isak kind of just taps it in.
It's true. I'm having too much fun with this.
It's okay.
I
like
this down.
I kind of like it.
I'm having too much fun with this whiteboard. And it was a good goal. I mean, it wasn't like the best goal ever. It was just a tap in. But
a goal is a goal.
A goal
you know
is
what
a goal.
I mean?
He headed it in. It was nice. We got the lead, and we were home. We haven't had a home
14
win
minutes
in
in,
forever.
too. Yeah, 14 minutes in, which, like, amazing news.
Yeah.
I love Isak. I'm so glad he's back.
I'm so happy he's back, truly. And then...
Second goal, 33rd minute.
Let me pull it up. So, it's... like, get the ball, and then Anthony Gordon is right there to tap it in, and he looked so good.
Anthony Gordon could be, like, looking ravaged and homeless, and Liz would still think, oh, my God, and he looked so good.
No, when he did the A, I literally put the photo on my Instagram. Anytime there's a new Anthony Gordon photo, I always screenshot it, and I'll put it on my private story, and I'm like, God, I've seen what you've done for others.
Well, now your private story content is no longer private. It is public domain.
Well, it's just that one thing.
I love it.
Reveal what else is on there.
Oh. I know what's on there.
But just to watch that goal again, it was past... Literally, they tripped over each other and he tapped it in. It was actually kind of embarrassing.
I know. The goalie was trying to go for the ball, so was the defender. They both tripped over each other. The goalie was so close. He literally almost held it in his hands. And then the defender tripped over him. He lost the ball. Anthony Gordon scored. And then they had a little talk afterwards, the goalie and the defender.
They said, no, what the hell?
It felt like he gave him a stern talking to, the goalie. What the hell were you doing? What the hell?
What was this?
This is all your fault. You see this? You see them? You see Anthony running around? That's your fault.
Wait, but look at Anthony and Isak.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
Yeah, no.
He literally held on his arm.
Anthony and Murphy.
Oh my God, I thought he was going to do a dab for a second. I was so scared.
That actually would have been the biggest ick of all time.
So
I would have had to flee.
Scared.
I would have had to flee the scene of the crime.
So I'd run away from this country.
No, if Anthony Gordon ever dabs, that would be the ick for me.
No, I thought Murphy was going to dab. I would never suggest Anthony Gordon do such a thing. Third goal.
The third goal is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my whole life.
92nd minute. I'm excited to watch it. It's Livramento in 90 minutes plus 2 minutes of stoppage time.
Our listeners, I beg you to go look up Tino Livramento's goal against the Wolves just so you can watch this. I'm not going to talk over it.
Okay, let's watch it. He's tripped. He's trying not to fall, but his attempts to not fall lead to him scoring the goal.
So,
Look at him. He's trying not to fall. He didn't even mean to kick it.
no, that's the best part, is he gets tangled up in 3 Wolves defenders, trips and falls, and kicks the ball into the corner of the
I'm
goal.
kind of surprised the goalie didn't get that. That should have been an easy save.
I'm shocked. He has no idea what he
I
just
know. He's actually himbo word. I know.
did. No, he dead ass has no idea what he just did. I love Tino. Brennan loves Tino. We gotta get Brennan on here.
I like Tino too. Yeah,
Oh,
we
God.
really should.
But like, it's a great pass. Like he just.
It was
It's
literally
so funny to watch.
Oh my god. He was trying not to fall. I love that they did like several slow-mos of it because it's so funny.
Because it's just.
And then he like falls though. He tries to save himself. He ends up falling into the goalie.
He doesn't even celebrate because he has no
And he's
idea
like,
what he just
oh,
did.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Amazing news.
No, I'm obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with Tino.
I like Tino too.
What is it? Livramento, Laframento,
Livramento,
Loveramento. It's true.
What game was it again when they played City? Was it when they played City?
Yeah.
He was like a star.
On fire.
I love him.
He first came on during when we were in the Champions League. He started it in Champions League, and he was so good, and Brennan loves him.
I like him too.
Yeah. No, he's great. He's so like, la 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 la. La la la. La la la.
He's perfect for them.
He is. But he's also like talented and like focused.
No, he is. He's so good at like being there.
Yeah.
He's like always there, always passing, always on the move.
No.
It's amazing.
I will say the reason that we unfortunately lost to, I believe it was PSG in the Champions League that one time was because of him, unfortunately. But
That's fine. He's done way too much for.
IDGAF. I love him anyways. Sorry, I was just
That's okay.
fixing that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Let's fix it because we have a new game to
We
talk
do have a new
about.
game to talk about, and this one we're going to chat about for a bit.
Yeah.
So,
Probably
there
on my
was a
sleeves.
there was a derby.
Man United, Man City, the Manchester derby. Man United lost 1-3, although we did have the lead
For quite some time.
for quite some time. We scored in the 8th minute. They didn't score up until past halftime.
The
so like
56th.
56th minute, yeah. Let's watch Rashford's goal because I think Rashford. This goal was pretty awesome.
It was
Let's
a
talk about it.
banger.
Yeah, it was an insane goal.
It was great.
It was his first goal of the season, guys. I'm kidding. It wasn't, but one of his you
was
can count it
one of
on
his-
one hand, like the number of goals he scored this season.
Yeah.
It's been a really, really bad season for Rashford.
Hope he's doing all right. I don't think he is. From all the clubbing
Yeah.
and all the in trouble he's gotten in, all the trouble he's gotten in. I don't
His
think
coping mechanisms just aren't healthy, and that's okay.
but basically, I don't know who has the ball, but somebody passes him the ball outside of the big box,
Yeah,
and he just one times it.
kicks it right
But it
into.
hits the post and comes down.
True.
It's a good goal.
It literally. Hold on. Let's do a little.
See, I told you the whiteboard's
It's so
fun.
It's so fun. He kicks it from here
Yeah.
straight into the goal. Like straight into.
Yeah.
It bounces off the post and down here. The goal isn't this big. It's supposed to be more smaller, but you get my point.
You understand
This
what
is
we're
really
saying.
far, you guys. I know it looks close. It's really not. This is a
No, you
long,
guys,
long
you don't
distance.
understand. Like, that's actually, like, it's a banger.
No, it was almost like I would say it was like a Laza. Like, it was so good.
Yeah, it was a good one, I will say.
8th minute. We have this banger of a goal, right?
Yeah.
Amazing news.
Amazing. And
They
then,
continue to play. And then the 56th minute, Phil Foden.
who, let's talk about him. Phil Foden is 23
Uh-huh.
with 2 children.
That's so scary. How did that even happen? When did he get married? What?
They're not married.
Oh, is it from one woman or
I
two
think,
different?
yeah, it's the same woman.
Oh,
They
snap.
had the baby at 18.
Oh, he was a teen dad?
Yeah, they had Ronnie at 18. I love Ronnie Foden. I will say right here, right now.
I've literally never seen him before.
We were talking about him.
Were we? You know me.
Beth, we literally stalked this child's Instagram. Not in a weird way.
He has an Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ronnie.
Oh, wait, we did.
We did. Okay, so Phil Foden has a son, Ronnie.
Here,
He's
we'll put up a picture of him.
Cute. He's the sweetest little kid ever. And I personally think that if Phil Foden changed his hair,
he would be much more attractive. The thing is, it's crazy because he is attractive now with the most unattractive haircut. His haircut is literally so bad, but he's still so cute. He's
kind of nice to look at.
Yeah. So I think that like a haircut would do him so much.
I agree.
Just so much for him.
No, I think he needs to grow it out longer.
Yeah. No, what I mean is like he'd grow it out longer and then cut it properly.
Yeah.
Instead of like he kind of currently has like a square top. I literally don't know how to explain it. It's like
it's British is what it is.
This is his face. The haircut is literally square. He has a square. His hairline comes across. Yeah. It's a perfect square.
He also has an eyebrow slit, which, hot or not?
I think eyebrow slits are kind of hot.
I kind of think so too.
But they have to be paired with the right haircut.
And that's not a good haircut.
That's not a good haircut. You need to grow out your hair.
Yeah.
And it's actually kind of a buzz too. So for our listeners, it's like buzzed, and it's like a straight. His hairline is straight line. Yeah. From the left to the right corner, straight line. It's insane.
I know that barber got a ruler out there.
He's literally like. So Phil Foden.
But unfortunately, Phil Foden is so talented.
Yeah, and he is.
It's horrific. I hate City so much, but Phil Foden is so talented.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he scores this goal.
It's a good one too. It's from the outside of the big box as well.
It's so similar. So Rashford scored from here. Wait, Liz, can you go back? Oh, wait, hold on.
He scored from the other side.
Little circles on the outside.
Wow. He scored on the other side.
He scored from this side.
From the right side.
He also just kicked it straight in.
From the right side of the crescent moon. Mm-hmm. Wow. Also, imagine your name being Phil at 23 years old.
And having 2 kids.
But your name is Phil. Enough. Okay. All right. I got a bone to pick with Phil Foden in this celebration that he does. Mm-hmm. He did this. I was going to talk about it the second time. I didn't realize he did it the first time he scored. He gets down on one knee.
He kind of does like a
propose and pretends to take out a gun and like
shoot it.
That's not how you shoot a gun.
Which is this an arrow or are you shooting an arrow?
No,
an arrow.
That's Brave? The thing. He goes.
Also.
What are you doing?
We literally have a team in the Premier League that call themselves the Gunners. Why are you celebrating in a way where your celebration could be confused for an Arsenal player celebration?
Which is the worst thing to ever.
Literally, what are you doing? Pepe is out here losing his mind.
But this isn't he's trying to make this a thing.
It's not going to be a thing. It's not going to catch, Phil, so just drop it.
Just stop.
Just drop it. Was the second one when he staggered because one of the players pushed him?
Holland shoved him?
Okay, yeah. I'm glad.
Because Holland is like, this is not going to be a thing.
Yeah. People think it's stupid.
Yeah.
Your own teammates think it's stupid. I also think it's stupid.
Yeah.
I think it's dumb.
I think it's stupid. He, for our listeners, he, pretends to pull out a gun and then puts out 2 hands and shoots upward. What the hell?
He pulls it back like he's pulling out an arrow.
An arrow!
And then he puts it in a sling, but then he shoots the gun. Which, unbelievable.
Unbelievable! You know what British people don't understand? They always like to ask, we've told this story. First time Beth and I arrived on British soil, we were asked if we were in a school shooting. Because
true.
British people can't...
They can't comprehend the idea that, not everyone has guns and not... they really think we're all walking out here with
machine guns. Well, British people also think...
Rifles.
Yes. Yeah. British people also have no social skills or cues. It was a very inappropriate question to ask.
I've been asked if I carry around a Glock with me. And
specifically
in that, kidding. I actually have. My flatmate asked me, so did you walk around with, a Glock? Do you carry a Glock on you? Do you carry a gun on you? A Glock. And he just kept saying Glock. And I was like, no. No, I don't, actually.
That's really inappropriate.
We don't all own guns,
No, some of us are very much against it, actually. Some of us really wish others didn't carry guns around. So Phil, let's stop promoting this.
No, please.
You're 23. You have an example to set for your children.
Gun violence is not the way.
No. Anyways, let's talk about his second goal.
In the 80th minute. So all up to here, I was kind of like
tied.
holding out hope, right?
Yes.
It was tied. I was like, okay, they could get the lead back, whatever. 80th minute, Phil Foden scores again.
He's on Hattie Watch now.
Yeah.
Which I love when somebody's on Hattie Watch.
Not
on the other team, though.
True. So this one.
Oh, I put it too far ahead.
It's okay.
So they're passing on the left side. They're passing around, blah, 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 blah. Then Phil comes in on
This side.
Yeah.
Literally this
He comes in on the left side and is in between the big box and the small box on the left corner and then just shoots it straight into the bottom right corner.
Second goal. Foden 1.
F2.
F2.
F1, F2. And then, who's that guy again?
Let's see.
Who is that guy again? He kisses him on the head. Oh.
I can't even see his
Bruno,
face.
not Bruno. Silva.
Silva? Is that him?
Yeah.
Okay. I literally can't. We can't see his face.
But I know it's him.
Okay.
He kisses him on the head. Everyone's so exciting. I will say Jay Alvarez. Ooh, smash.
Yeah.
Oh, smash.
It's sad that a lot of City players are smashes.
But I do just want to show everyone his celebration. I did find the slow motion of it because I was so in awe. I remember watching it live going, no, what is he doing? So
I was
he
sitting there
tries
with
to
Liz.
do the gun thing again. Holland pushes him over because he's like, dude, what are you
And
doing?
then he goes,
he does it again.
He goes, oh, Holland, you silly goose.
You silly goose. Inappropriate behavior
No,
from
stop
everyone
it.
involved.
There are children watching you. Stop. Don't be silly.
There are children that are not going to do that celebration. Phil, do you feel good about yourself?
Does this make you happy? Well, actually, the thing is, the British people do have a lot, like, their perceptions of what are, like, what's okay for children to do and to not do is so much different from, like, our perspective. Like, they think we're really sensitive and, like, we can't take a joke or, like, we can't take a, so I'm sure no one really minds this
Yeah.
over in the UK.
I'm okay with being a quote-unquote prude when it comes to gun violence if that's what it takes.
Yeah, I'm okay with being called sensitive.
Sensitive.
Like, that's fine.
Yep.
You call me sensitive. That's, well, yeah. I mean, I guess it's different because of our political climates in our country. That's a whole different thing. Let's not get into that. But what I was going to say was that, I don't remember what I was going to say. Anyways, I do remember. He scored. I was waiting for for United to equalize. We were all, I was sitting on the floor.
Yes.
We had just gone back. Where were we? From the beach?
Beach.
Yeah.
It was raining.
It was raining. We got back. I was literally sitting on the floor, and everyone was around, and we were all watching the game. It was crazy. Everyone was invested.
Yes.
And I was like,
Well,
okay.
Carolyn was invested because she thinks Becca's Rashford is hot.
True. Everyone else was invested surprisingly. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't really expect anyone else
Me
to wanna
neither.
watch it. Like, Bridget was sitting there watching it. And I was like, okay. If we equalize, that's fine. Like, please just one more goal. And the thing is, we kept getting close. We kept getting really close, but our possession was so bad. Like,
it was really bad.
Like, it was literally like we'd have it and we'd fumble immediately. Which,
Well, that led to the third goal was, who was it?
it was Holland.
No, the number 4 on your team. The bald one.
Erickson?
No. Maybe. No. The other guy.
Shaw?
No.
Who's
One of your
bald?
defenders fumbled the ball badly, possession-wise.
Let's see.
I think his name started with an A.
Amrabat?
Yeah.
Sofian Amrabat?
Yep.
He's our trade player right
Yeah.
now. Yeah, he was really great when he came in. Now he's not so great. There were talks about, like, him being, like, a permanent player when he came in because he was so good. He came in with so much, but then he just kind of, like,
Yeah.
faded away. Anyways,
He's the reason
they just
for the
kept
third goal.
fumbling. Yeah, no. I'm so upset. I was literally so upset because I was sitting there and I was like, please. I had a feeling the whole time. Like, I knew, like, when I watch the games, I know that they're going to lose. Like, I just know it. I can feel it in my bones. And it's because I'm watching. It's because I'm sitting there watching the game that they're... See, Rashford scored when I wasn't watching. The
True.
moment I started watching, 3 goals. Unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
Anyways, let's go ahead and watch it.
So, Amrabat, basically, what happened was he chested the ball. He was past the ball by a defender. He chested it and went to settle it.
Mm-hmm.
And he settled it too far in front of him, and a City player took it, passed it to Holland, and he just, like, put it in the corner of the
I got up and walked away.
Goal.
I got up and left after this one.
I do believe that Holland and Foden have explored each other's bodies sexually.
He's so scary. Why did he run out like that? Did you see the way he ran?
Can we talk about how scary Holland
He's
looks?
really scary.
But, yeah, no, so he passes it, he chests it, and completely just loses the possession.
He didn't have possession of it in the first place, and he didn't move with it.
It's so bad.
It's so upsetting. Because Holland swoops in just from the side.
Yep.
Amrabat had the ball. Loses possession. Holland is coming in from this direction. Takes the ball from him.
Well, no, his
runs.
friend took it, and they passed it to Holland, but
Oh,
I digress.
true.
I say his friend, his teammate.
His teammate.
His friend, his buddy.
Well, they should be buddies. Where is it in? Third time. And
Horrific, I say.
third goal. I'm going to get rid of this. This is
No, it's
bothering
okay.
me.
You can keep it on, because I'll just... Okay.
Ugly.
And they lost, and it sucks.
Yeah. I literally got up and left. I said, never again am I going to watch a Man United game. And I watched it because I was like, oh my god, like Rashford just scored, like I'm feeling happy, feeling great. And look what happened.
Look what happened.
Anyways, this was a crazy game.
I'm going to fix the lines while you talk.
Because like I just every time I get like a little inkling of hope, I lose it. It's so sad, and I'm just going to teach myself to never hope again. That's what I'm doing.
Beth, please.
I'm sorry, it's the truth. But yeah, let's just move into we played horribly. The Rashford goal was like literally pure luck.
Chance.
Yeah.
I will say I have noticed that you guys aren't the strongest with possession.
We're really bad with possession. We've been known. We play literally teams like the Wolves and Bournemouth, and we literally possess 0. Like, they'll, like, have, like, 57% possession. We'll have, like, 43.
Yeah.
They'll have, like, 20 shots on target, and we'll have, like, 6. But we'll still win the games because of pure luck. Because we'll just shoot and like, score.
Yeah.
And it just happens to be, like, luck. It's so upsetting.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had 27 shots. We had 3. Man City. I'm just going to read some of the stats. 27 shots. We had 3. They had 8 shots on target. We had 1. The goal. The only shot on target was the goal.
Shut up.
73% possession. 27% possession. 801 passes. They had 801 passes. We had 305. Like, we played like shit.
Yeah, that's actually really bad.
We played so badly. And pass accuracy, they had a 91% pass accuracy. We had a 70% pass accuracy. Yep.
You guys play professional.
10 fouls. We had 10 fouls, and they had 4.
Wow.
We had a yellow. Oh my god, it's actually... Watching these stats makes me upset.
Hearing these stats makes me upset for you.
They had 15 corners. We had 2. Because we kept putting the ball out so much that they just kept getting corners.
Getting corners.
Unbelievable.
You basically told them to win.
Yeah. We set up the playing field for them to win. We said, here, take the win.
Here.
Take it off our hands on a silver platter for you.
Do you not want this?
For you. Isn't it so beautiful? Do you not want to win? We begged them to win. To lose.
Wow. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's fine. I did want to talk about this. I feel better now that I've gotten it off my chest.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to get off your chest?
No. I hate my team. Anyways. Let's move on to Red Bulls.
All right. So MLS is back. Red Bulls are back. I'm so excited. So we have some actually really good signings this year, which I'm excited about. And I actually feel good about the team that we have. So we've played 3 games so far. We've tied 1, won 2 of them, which is really good for us. We're in like a 4-way tie for first place, but I mean, the season has just started. So, but I'm excited. We have like confidence now. We have playmakers. Emil Forsberg, that signing that I talked about from Sweden. Oh my God, his his skill shows, and it's really elevated the other players of our team, which is really good. And he is able to create chances and plays that other people in our midfield weren't able to do.
Yeah.
And so it's now encouraging, like, our good players like Lewis Morgan, who's like one of our best strikers. He was injured all last season with like a hip problem. And so he just came back, and he's already, in the 2 games he's played, scored a goal in each. Like, I'm excited. I'm ready for this team to be good for once and to actually have a shot at, like, the playoffs and maybe even, God forbid I say, the cup. We played FC Dallas this Saturday. So Beth and I came back from Puerto Rico on Friday. Then Saturday morning, Friday, I texted my dad and I was like, are you going to the Red Bull game on Saturday? And he was like, yeah, do you want to come up and like watch it? And I was like, oh, I'm busy this weekend. Like, my cousin's coming for St. Patrick's Day. And then I was like, wait, St. Patrick's Day is next weekend.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm still on spring break. Wait, I can go home.
I should just go home.
So I drove my roommate and I up, and we went home for quite literally 24 hours. And I went to a Red Bull game, and it was torrential downpour.
Yeah.
I was soaking wet, drenched from head to toe, soaking wet the whole game. It was really bad. But it was so much fun. It was our first home opener. They had fireworks. They had lights. They had the whole shebang. A Broadway actress sang the national anthem.
Wow.
Sierra Bages, which I missed because my dad and I were late to the game, so we walked in just as she was singing. And then it was actually so funny. We get up the stairs to our seats, so we're in section 202. We're right above the supporter section. So we're going up the stairs, and she's singing, and she's like an opera singer. She played Christine in Phantom of the Opera. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, we get up, and I'm like, oh, she's amazing, blah, 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 blah. And then on the announcement, they're like, thank you to Sierra Bages for the national anthem. And I was like,
Sierra
oh my
Bages.
God, was that Sierra Bages? And this woman next to me was like, yeah, she was. And I was like, oh my God. Like, and I'm flipping out because I love her so much, and I can't believe I missed her singing the national anthem. But anyways, I digress. You need to come to a Red Bulls game this summer.
It's definitely a plan.
Yeah.
Like, I'm definitely coming.
It's so much fun.
100% gonna be there.
Yeah, it was so much fun. So we played FC Dallas. We won 2-1. And we'll start with the penalty that was on Lewis Morgan. He got dragged down in the box by a Dallas player, and so we got a penalty kick. Just completely dragged down.
Yeah, that was insane.
And again, with the whole VAR thing, our ref immediately called it. Immediately yellow, called it, done. Didn't even VAR it.
The British refs need to learn from our American refs. I'm sorry. Like, you only need to use VAR
Immediately.
if it's too close to call. When it's things that are so obvious and clear, you call it.
He, like, quite literally, Lewis Morgan got pulled down. First off, that was right in front of me, and I started screaming my head off. Immediately, the ref was like, to you.
Penalty.
So we all thought Lewis Morgan was going to take the free kick. He, like, grabbed the ball. And we were like, oh, interesting. But my uncle had money on Emil Forsberg scoring. So my uncle was like, he should take the penalty. Like, whatever. And then Lewis Morgan, like, gave up the ball, and Emil Forsberg took the penalty, which was nice. So...
Oh, happy for your uncle.
Yeah, so Emil Forsberg took the penalty kick, put it in the bottom left corner.
Oh, nice.
The goalie dove the right way. I was scared. But look at it, the fire. They have
Liz
lights
is somewhere
going.
in there, guys.
I am. I'm up top. But it was so cool. They added lights this year.
Really
so now
like
every
it.
time they score, they flash red and black lights.
I'm
It
a
was
fan.
fire. Like,
I'm a big fan.
it was really cool. I giggled. I celebrated. And then they play Bulls on Parade, which I've talked about. But it's... I love it so much. Red Bull Arena is literally home, you guys.
I'm so excited to be there this summer.
No, it's so good. But
Oh, snap.
it was a good one. It was a good goal. It was also his first MLS goal, so it was a big deal.
They're literally soaked. It's insane.
Oh my God.
It's raining so much. They're literally all wet.
It was like torrential downpour. Where is the second goal?
54th minute.
Here we go. So Emil Forsberg assisted Lewis Morgan. It was beautiful. And again, this
Emil
playmaking.
Forsberg, yeah.
He's so talented. He comes up on the right side of the pitch. He comes up. Emil is coming up, and then he passes it to Lewis Morgan, who just pop right in the goal. LM Lewis Morgan or Liz Mazzina up for interpretation. So we can watch the goal. Watch him. He comes up into the big box, passes it to Lewis Morgan. He just
That's nice.
taps
That's
in the
a nice
corner.
goal.
Oh, it was so nice.
Oh, what a great assist. Oh,
I think he kissed him on the cheek.
yeah, he did kiss him on the cheek. Aww.
He's Scottish, and he gets heated during games.
Who's Scottish?
Lewis Morgan.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Where's Emil Forsberg from?
Sweden.
Sweden. We got a Swede. We got a Scot.
We also have another Swede, Noah. I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
That's okay.
I don't want to apologize for it.
That's okay. Just skip it.
He's in the back. He's
Okay,
good.
okay.
We have a bunch of people, like a bunch of Hispanics, like kind of just from like a bunch of different Latinx countries down. Or no, so not Hispanics, Latinx.
Okay.
Or Latinos.
Same thing.
Our goalie is from Brazil.
Okay.
And then we have a bunch of homegrowns. So
Okay.
we're a very homegrown team. We love to pull in people from like the Jersey area, and especially from our academy, which is all homegrown. So like John Tolkien is from 20 minutes from where I live. The Nealis brothers are from here.
Oh yeah, Sean Bayless is on here. I forget.
And then Dylan Nealis, his brother, my enemy. He came on the pitch, and I texted JJ, and I was like, enemy number 1 is on the field. I can't stand him.
Wait, I'm excited. I feel like there's so much talent right now in the Red Bulls. I'm excited to see how they go on.
It's so good. Wait, I wonder if they'll play. Wait, I wonder if I play the thing, if you can hear. 1 sec. I'm going to put the volume up on my computer.
Well, into Emil Forsberg and Morgan!
If you can hear the music.
I can hear the drums for sure.
Yeah. They're playing Bulls up. It's just, I can't even express to you guys. Like, everyone, go to a Red Bulls game. It's so much fun. Like, it's just, like, the best energy. And I love it so much. Even when they lose, like, it's just still, like, because especially sitting above the supporter section, there's just always so much energy and people singing all the time. So even if we're losing, I don't feel the vibes of us losing because it's
Yeah.
I love it so much.
I'm excited.
And then
Last goal,
Dallas
59th.
did score
6 minutes after.
yeah, on a free
Or
kick,
5 minutes
which okay, so I'm sitting up here
Yeah.
and we were watching this. And the wall, so it's a free kick on the outside of the penalty box. So
Yeah, draw it.
they are here. FC Dallas. The way that we set up our wall, for some reason, we had our tall people, they were in the middle, which was fine. But then Peter Stroud on the left side was moved out. So it created a gap in the wall,
Okay.
which kind of defeats the purpose of a wall.
I was going to say, you would need to have players, like, kind of fortify the whole thing.
Well,
it
yes.
shouldn't have any space.
And when they take the kick, you'll see Sean Nealis kind of moved out of the way.
Was
and
he
it-
scared the ball was going to hit him? He was dodging the ball,
Which kind
which he needed to be.
kind of again
Defeats the purpose.
So just watch our wall here. So Peter Stroud is on the outside, and then did you see that? He literally jumped out of the way, and it went straight into the net.
Oh.
Which was stupid. I think
I'm
personally.
fascinated by this. Yeah.
I want
I
them
wonder
to show
what.
the slow
yeah.
motion.
Here, let's go ahead. Yeah.
It
Why
went
did he do
straight
that?
through. Like
Oh, they literally both parted ways.
No, they parted
They
ways
both
like the
parted
Red
ways.
Sea.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh, no. Okay.
Isn't that nuts?
Strange behavior, but that's okay because they didn't let it happen again.
True.
They said, okay, we're
There
done.
was another free kick, and we did block that one, I will say.
Nice.
And I remember being like, see, that's how you actually do it.
Of course you did. I'm excited. I'm happy that we were talking about MLS games again, TBH.
Me too. And I'm happy that, like, Red Bulls are doing well. We looked really good. We had a lot of pass accuracy, which for the first time in a very long time. We had a possession. We looked good out there. We were talking. We were communicating.
Yeah.
We had a lot of good attempts and chances. Emil Forsberg is really the playmaker in that middle section. Daniel Edelman has really stepped up. He's also in the middle. We have John Tolkien on the sides. We got Lewis Morgan up front. Like, we have a solid. Our defense is strong, except Kyle Duncan in the back. On the back right, Kyle. Kyle, when I catch you.
Yeah.
Kyle, when I catch you. Because he's the reason for that foul.
Mm-hmm.
He's the reason they scored.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Dylan Nealis when I catch you. Dylan, when I... Please, go into categories. I can't stand
Okay.
Dylan Nealis. I will blame every bad thing on him.
He's just like Harry Maguire. He's just like the Harrys. Harry
Yeah,
Kane, Harry
pretty
Maguire.
much. And the thing is, Dylan, he seems very nice. I'm sure he's a great guy.
Okay. Awesome.
IDGAF.
Our best goal award goes to Marcus Rashford's banger against City, the way that Liz has phrased it, because it was a banger. It, I consider it a golazo. Like, I think it was great. It was far away enough from the goal that it was like a shock when it went in. It was so powerful. It was such a powerful kick.
It was really attractive.
Of course, it's because he had saved up all the energy from the goals he hadn't scored and all the games he had played really terribly at.
Yeah.
And just, like, kind of put it all together into this
Exactly.
one shot. So, amazing. Liz, you want to go to the next one?
Yes, ma'am. So the Marcus Rashford Hottest Player Award we gave to Phil Foden, only if he has a different haircut.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to take the time or energy to Photoshop a different haircut on him, so we're just going to post him normally.
No, we're definitely going to do, like, regular, like, what he looks like, but I want you all to think of him if he had a different haircut. I want you all to look at the post and visualize him with a different haircut. Just close your eyes for a couple of seconds and think. And you'll see. Mm-hmm. It's insane. So the Tom Barlow Himbo Award goes to Tino.
For that goal.
For that goal that he didn't even know he was scoring. He was just trying not to fall, and he failed. He did fall over.
Oh, he fully
into
did.
the goalie. Like, literally right into the goalie, but he scored while doing so. So, win-win. I think he's a himbo in this way.
And he's a slay. Every time he's on the pitch, he always is, making chances, getting chances, passing the ball around. He's a really good, I like him. I like when he plays. Whenever he's in the lineup or he gets subbed in, I get really happy because I know that we're going to get chances.
Yeah. I love that.
Best moment, Red Bulls are back. I'm excited. MLS is back. I'm really excited. The next game that we're playing home is in 2 weeks, actually, and it's against Miami. And my dad's trying to sell his tickets, but Messi's not playing, so they're not selling.
Oh.
So I guess he's going to that game.
Oh, dang. That's okay. He should just go.
Yeah.
Yeah, just watch them win.
I agree.
Because they are going to win. I'll bet money on that.
Uncle Dino bet money. He won like
And
$30.
Yeah. So I'll just bet more money.
Yeah.
I'll win like thousands of dollars.
We're not encouraging gambling, but if you win money, then we are.
But if it's certain, then like it's not gambling.
Yeah.
Like I know it's going to happen.
Yeah.
So I'm not taking a chance. I know.
We have that female intuition.
Sports gambling being a thing is crazy.
I
And being a
agree.
legal thing.
Yeah.
Like being a thing that's like encouraged. Like there's ads encouraged.
Yes.
Like what is that? Isn't that insane?
Yeah.
It should be illegal.
I don't like it.
I know.
I also don't believe in gambling as just like a thing because I think it's really
Yeah.
harmful and dangerous. And I know when people win, they earn lots and lots of money. So like in that sense, it's good. But I
think it's stupid.
I agree.
I think it's stupid to keep losing your money and then to keep going back and being like, okay, like I lost thousands of dollars, but I'm going to keep
It's an
going.
addiction.
It is an addiction. It's crazy to me that it's an addiction. I need to do some research about that, TBH.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm not encouraging gambling, but I am saying if something is certain,
Like
then
the Red
I am
Bulls
gonna-
winning.
Like the Red Bulls winning, then I am going to bet money on it.
I can't wait for them to lose one game and I come in here and I'm like cursing up. I hate this team.
I think I'm going to be like their stan now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
I'm-
they're so slay.
Emil Forsberg reminds me of Zava from Ted Lasso. In that way, where he comes on and he just like kind of like creates like a better atmosphere in the team and everyone's happier.
Yeah.
And I also think he's kind of hot.
Emil Forsberg?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
We'll keep him in mind for next week's Hottest Player Award.
Sure.
Even Lewis Morgan's a little hot to me.
I don't know what he looks like.
I kind of want to get a Lewis Morgan jersey. I don't have a Red Bulls jersey, which isn't that crazy.
Oh, that's wild. It's crazy you've had season tickets for so long and like you don't.
Like, I kind of think he's a little attractive.
Okay. I mean, like, pair that with a Scottish accent.
No, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Is like when you hear him talk with like a Scottish accent, I'll put up a picture of Lewis Morgan.
Yeah, it's gonna go right here. So going into the worst moment, the last minute Man City goal and stoppage time, I was really holding out hope, you guys. Like, I was sitting there wet from the rain because it had rained on me while we walked back from the beach, and I was like, please, just equalize it. Just score one more, tie it up. And when Amrabat had the ball for like 2-3 seconds, I was like, okay, just run in the other direction. Come on, let's go. And he did it, and it was stolen from him. And like, not stolen he gave it up. He literally gave it up. He said, "Hey, Haaland, you want it?
You want it?
Take it. Here you go. You can take the ball." That's what he did.
Yeah, no, exactly.
So that was a really bad moment for me. I literally, we were sitting there. I knew they were going to score. They took the ball, scored. I literally got up and I didn't even say a word. I left and I just didn't talk about it for the rest of the day. I haven't talked about it up until now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm glad that you were able to get your feelings out. Do you feel a little bit better?
Yeah, I feel great.
Good.
I feel so much better. That Everton win did make me feel better.
Good.
Obviously, it is Everton, so it should mean nothing. But
well, right now we're losing to Chelsea 2-1. I just checked.
Oh,
Newcastle.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
So I don't feel great about that.
How long has the game gone on? 71 minutes. Okay. There's time.
They just substituted Anderson on for Almiron and then Emil Kraft for Dan Burn. So, Cole Palmer scored. Oh, brother! Oh, this guy, Cole Palmer. Oh, I can't stand him for some reason.
Okay. No particular reason?
I don't like his haircut.
Okay.
And I don't like that they call him Cold Palmer because he's like,
I'm
and
cold.
he does his little
yeah.
summer. I don't like it. Whatever. Best celebration goes to, we're going to give it to the Phil Foden Guns, even though we
They do
don't
suck.
like them.
Yeah.
I do think, okay, more specifically, Haaland pushing him over.
Haaland pushing Phil Foden over in his celebration of the goal. That is the best celebration.
That's the best celebration.
Because he like inhibited Phil's like celebration. Although Phil did get back up and then do it again.
But he tried to stop it.
Yeah, he did. So this one goes out to Haaland.
A rare Haaland
dub. Interesting. We don't have an actual player of the week.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it and I was like, who really like, there's no one that I would say played
Anthony Gordon.
significantly well. Elizabeth. We honestly could just put him in there. I don't think there was anyone this week that played well enough for me, like, to stand out in my mind for all of the games. I might give it to Emil Forsberg.
Forsberg, that's what I was going to say.
Because, yeah, I do think
I was
that,
going to give
like,
it to Emil Forsberg.
there's so much potential. And
He's
now
really
that I
good.
know that he was an assist for the Lewis Morgan goal,
Yeah.
I stand with him.
So that's actually also my player of the week, is I gave it to Emil Forsberg. I was in between Lewis Morgan and Emil Forsberg, but then Emil helped set up Lewis's goal, so I was like, okay, I'll give it to Emil.
Yeah.
I don't like to always give it to the most obvious choice.
But this time he was like so obvious,
It
so
is.
glaringly
Yeah.
like, in your face.
I think he's a great addition to this team, and I'm really, genuinely so excited to see where it goes.
Yeah.
And I really hope that we do well this season.
We know it.
And then you want to finish us off?
Yep, my player of the week, I gave it to Rashford, which is uncharacteristic of me as someone who promised to give Carolyn my Rashford jersey if he keeps doing bad.
Which was an insane thing to say.
Yeah, it was insane, but I was feeling really upset in the moment. But, like, I think that, like, he needed a win, so I'm going to give him a win. And that goal was great. I can't, like, I gotta give him credit where credit is due.
Yeah,
that was a crazy
it was a banger.
goal. So I just gave it to Rashford. It's also because there hasn't been a Man United player that had been particularly stand out, and but all the goals in the Everton game were penalties. So I can't really say any.
Oh yeah, who scored those two?
It was Fernandez and who scored the second one? Fernandez and hold on.
Was it Garnacho?
I don't remember. Everton, Man United. It was Rashford.
Oh.
Rashford and Fernandez. But it was both penalties, so I wouldn't really...
Yeah.
They're both penalties.
How do you feel about a team winning on a penalty?
Like, I feel like it's okay. Like, a win is a win. I'll take a win. But I don't know if I would say that, oh, like, they played really well. The stats for this game, Liz? Hold on. I'm going to read you the stats. Yeah. It's just because we had, like, they fouled us a bunch of times. that we got the 2 penalties, but the stats are kind of insane because so we had 52% possession. They had 48. We're so close. They had 23 shots. We had 15. We had such few opportunities to score. Like, we just didn't do it. They had a higher pass accuracy than we did. 84% as opposed to our 81%. We had 13 fouls. We fouled them 13 times.
How many times did they foul you, though?
11.
Oh, and 2 of them were penalties.
2 of them were penalties. Like, they were playing pretty aggressively.
Yeah.
But still.
Shit.
Like, they had 2 yellow cards, which, like, you know. But they literally had 6 offsides, and we had 1.
Huh.
Because we didn't create that many opportunities for us to, like, break away and, like.
Wow.
Anyways.
That's really interesting.
We win literally just, like, based on pure luck. It's that, like, Alex Ferguson spirit that's still in the team that just kind of, like, let's just score a goal or 2 here and there, and we just kind of get by. But we're not, like, playing well.
Yeah.
We haven't been playing well in so long. And Hoyland being out doesn't help. I need him back. I need him back.
Do we know when he's going to be back?
I don't know. It was supposed to be, like, 3 to 4 weeks, was it? I don't know.
Yeah, I think that we reported that last week. Or 2 weeks ago. Okay,
He's
so
still
maybe
not back, though.
Maybe next week he'll be back.
Let's see. So
Hopefully.
3 days ago, they said that his injury has improved. But they still said, like, let's see, like, we don't really know. Hold on.
Rats.
It shouldn't be too long, he says, but nothing specific.
Oh, rats.
Anyways.
Well, that
That's
brings
the
us
end
to
of
the end
that
of this episode. I'm
episode.
very excited. Chelsea just scored a 3rd goal.
Oh,
so
wonderful. So
I'm going to cry myself to sleep tonight. Okay.
Anyways. Thanks for listening.
We'll be back next week. We have some FA Cup.
FA Cup stuff.
FA Cup stuff this weekend. I'm very excited for that. So we'll check in
with you next week.
Monday.
Yep.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll have a guest. Who knows? If we feel like bringing a guest on.
Yeah, maybe we'll bring Brandon on.
Yeah, we should bring him on.
We need to.
We've been saying we were going to forever. Let's just bring him on.
Oh, man.
Next Monday,
we'll have Brennan
on.
Yeah. We've been talking about him for so long.
Yeah.
That he needs to just come on.
He needs to be on here.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we'll see you guys next week.
Thank you for listening. Bye.